Riley on the beat.
What's up, guys? It's Dogg. Welcome to the Dogg House. This is gonna be my first video in the new gym. We just moved into a new spot, which means we're creating a new home gym. So there's gonna be a lot more videos to come, but and a lot more products to review, like horse stall mats and you know, other products that we got going here. But this video particularly is about the Titan X2 Power Rack. So a little backstory on this: I did tons of research. Wanted to see if I was gonna either go with the Rogue, which is like $1,000 for the rack, or if I was gonna go with the Titan. So I ended up going with the Titan just because it was more affordable, and the reviews that I read were, you know, pretty good and stuff like that. So I went with the X2 rack. They had a 12 days of Christmas sale. And when I went on, they had 15% off, and unfortunately the item was sold out. But I made a phone call, and Titan Fitness made it happen. They just went ahead and gave me the 15% off, paid for it, and then they said that they were gonna ship me out one on the 28th when they were restocked, but I ended up getting on the 26th, so the day after Christmas I got this thing. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll just get right into it. Just right off the bat, unboxing the item. Is very heavy, very solid. There's two boxes that came with this. The first box was really big. The box was kind of broken up itself, but that might be because of UPS or something like that. But very heavy. Unboxed the two rack pieces right there, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Way better quality than I thought that they would be, the welds and everything like that, so I'll show you that. Then there was a second box, which I'm going to show you down here. All the products in the box. First impression, opening up the box, this box was actually maybe a little bit more heavier than the other box there, but as you can see, you got your rack arms, we got the 2-inch pull-up bar, and then I believe the 1.25-inch bar, and then we got all the bolts and stuff like that that we're gonna need for the project. And of course, all the Titan items have view manual online. So we'll go online, view that manual, and get it built. So just looking at these, the racks here, I wanna show you guys the welds, okay? Not the prettiest welds, but super, super sturdy. This thing isn't going anywhere. So, and if you see, I was kind of surprised. This is the short rack. I got the short rack. I'm 6 feet tall, so you can see it's probably about 6 inches taller than me. But I'm also gonna get a Titan pull-up bar that we're gonna mount a little bit higher onto the ceiling. That way I can actually hang all the way when I do my pull-ups. But for now, hey, this is a really good product, and we're gonna put this thing together today. And the goal is to kind of bolt it right there where the bench is. So I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to bolt that thing down to the concrete. If you look here, it's got really, really solid feet to it. So we're gonna cut some holes in my horse stall mats that I have for my gym floor, and we're gonna anchor these things down to the concrete. So we'll give it a shot. So just to give you guys an idea of the pieces that were in that smaller box, I just went ahead and opened up the box. So I'm gonna show you guys right now what is all in that small box. So this is the smaller pull-up bar, the thicker 2-inch pull-up bar. We got the plate holders here. We got some pins here. I'm not quite sure what those pins are for, but I'm sure that we'll find out. We got all the bolts that we need. I was looking at the manual, and it looked like the only bolts that I really need, since I did not get the rack extender, or actually, I'm gonna need all these bolts. The shorter bolts are for the pull-up bars to make the whole rack complete one solid piece. And the longer ones are for these rack plate holders. Then we got the safety pins. Now these right here, I was really impressed with how heavy duty the J-hooks are. These are really, really solid pieces. So I'm very, very happy with these. Seems like they can withstand withstand a bunch of weight. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting started on the build. All right, so I just finished putting together the rack. A couple things that I wanted to note is I had to have my brother-in-law come over because I didn't have the right size socket. So to put this thing together, you need a 5/16 socket. My kit didn't have 5/16, so something to note when you put it together. Overall, this thing is definitely pretty sturdy. I pretty much kept to what the photo looks like on Titan's website. What the only difference is I kind of changed up where I put the plate holders. One thing that I did want to show is something that was kind of weird to me was when I put the plate holders on there, there's still a little bit of wobble to the plate holder. So I don't know if that's just an issue with the stamping of the plate holder or what. And then me personally, since I'm going to be putting up the Titan pull-up bar up here on my wall, I went ahead and put the thicker bar right here in front so I can hit my pull-ups right here in the front with the thicker bar, but no shake. J-hooks work good. If somebody knows what these little pins are for, that would be great. But overall, very satisfied with the product, and we'll do some more reviews of some other products pretty soon.
Smiley on the beat.